Mind, body, and soul. You know, people love to talk about living a downsized, simple, inexpensive life. It's inspiring. It's inspiring to me too. That's why I live it. That's why I live out of my car, because the financial freedom that I have allows me to use my resources to do creative, fun, exciting things that I like. But what I want to share with you is a lot of people love to talk about that. A lot of people ask me questions about that. That's what they want to hear more. Sam, do more videos about, cute little ways to live that I can save money. And all that's great. And I enjoy doing it. But I want to be very clear. The only way to live well is mind, body, soul. That means you have to take care of your mental health, starting with how you speak to yourself and the relationships you allow in your life, period. Forget about downsizing. If you're in a contentious relationship, there's no hope for you, period. You have to cut certain people out. You have to talk to yourself well. I don't give a fuck if you get, $1,000 tiny home. If you're not going to do that, you're going to go from misery to misery. Instead of you being miserable in a 1,500 square foot house, you're going to be miserable in a fucking shed in the middle of nowhere. Not good. The second is body. I've struggled with obesity. I have extreme compassion for all of us who struggle with food. But I want to be clear. You have to try to eat more plants, drink more water, and go for daily walks. You have to get rid of all the takeout I still have on speed dial in my phone pizzerias, fried chicken places. I don't know why. Google just carries it over from phone to phone, but you have to eat out less, cook home more, avoid cooking with butter and oil. Take care of your physical well-being. When you can't walk well, I was barely able to tie my shoe at one point. No good. You're not going to enjoy your life. You definitely ain't going to be rolling around the back of a Jeep Renegade sleeping. The final thing is soul. I'm not a religious person, but I'm a very spiritual person. I acknowledge God in my life. I acknowledge Jesus Christ. I live by the code of grace, and that means something to me. That matters. You can do whatever you want. I'm not forcing it on you, but I'm trying to tell you, for me, mind, body, soul, all three come together to live the best quality life possible and to be inspired and to fulfill a destiny. For me, some people, you want to just be cheap, go watch Bob Wells talk about car insurance, okay? You want to be seduced by a middle-aged man who drinks beer and has a cat, then go watch Nomadic Fanatic, okay? If you want to just feel the tickly fun of spirituality or religion, then watch Joel Osteen, and I'm not against them, but what I'm trying to say is do the work. Do the work. Mind, body, soul. And stop the avoiding the core rebuilding you need to do to your life to get it as best as possible. Life in this world will always have a level of shit. I'm not going to lie to you. And it's only by the grace of God any of us can keep pushing forward. When you get some breaks along the way. But in the midst of you looking for a car to live out, in the midst of you downsizing, in the midst of you trying to be a millionaire, in the midst of you trying to start a church, in the midst of you doing whatever the fuck you do, build on a solid foundation of a core being that understands mental health, physical health, spiritual well-being, and that is well-balanced and not extreme. Now again, what I may be doing may be extreme to some people. Extremism to me is something that is hurtful to yourself and to others. Not a personal preference. It's my personal preference to live out of a car. It doesn't hurt anyone and doesn't hurt myself. Extremism is you hurting yourself and hurting others. So again, we can always debate balance, what's extreme, what's not extreme, but that's how I define it. Take care of yourself well. Mind, thoughts, how you speak to yourself, body, eat more plants, drink more water, walk, soul. Do this, Do understanding certain scriptures matter? Yes. Do you have to put them in your own context, or else pastors will lead you astray, or any other religious philosophy you follow? Yes. But you should understand some scriptures. You should do some research. You should, develop your own spiritual gifts. And then you should critically think for yourself. And you should develop this trifold, three-pillar, foundational cornerstone of your life to live well and to live inspired, and not to be in a fucking desert because it's cheap, not living your destiny. Always remember that. Stay inspired.